did you not see this coming? My God, we came this close. The old man could have buried us all. Our families.
Do you think you feel more betrayed than I do? Get some perspective, please. Janus is dead. Lucas Gray is about to join him.
And a cornered animal is twice as dangerous.
Let's be perfectly clear. We were not exposed. The threat is neutralized. We are back on track.
Even so, from this point on, we expect you to take...
No, there is no way I'm doing that. How can you question my loyalty?
In case treachery is contagious.
Do you really want to do this to me?
Is there a problem, Secretary?
No problem whatsoever, Madam. Here's to loyalty.
My man on the island confirms that the Constant has arrived. We head out at sundown. Here, in case the crew get ideas.
Why are you doing this, Mr. Gray? You had a chance to walk away. Why didn't you?
A year ago, I'm working security for this banker, Cobb, only to find out he's a Providence operative. I've been running for decades, only to wind up where I started. We've all got barcodes on the back of our heads. Most people just never notice. 47 told me about your parents. How did they die?
Car bomb. Surrey, 1989. Company named Blue Seed didn't care to pay for the mistakes. But I like to think no one's untouchable.
I'm sorry for your loss.
You feel it, don't you? Unlike him, you feel it all. Everything you've done.
It's a dangerous thing. Having a conscience.
Attention, gentlemen. Our source on the island just made a critical discovery. The Constant has a poison chip embedded in his neck. A failsafe, in case he's compromised.
Damn it. We should have expected something like this. So, we subdue the Constant before he has time to react.
Not that simple. The device is remote-triggered, and during his stay on the island, 2 kill switches have been entrusted to twin sisters Zoe and Sophia Washington, 2 young, ambitious Providence operatives and newly appointed chairwomen of the Ark Society. Apparently, even the Constant is unaware of this arrangement.
Right, change of plans. We divide and conquer. 47 takes out the Washingtons, while I figure out a way to get the Constant off the island. It'll be tight, but once we're back at the ship, we should be able to surgically remove the chip before the partners have time to react. 47?
Tell me about the targets.
I know them from the archive. Zoe and Sophia's father is president of a powerful conservative think tank, one of Providence's prime assets. The apples don't fall far from the tree.
No saints either. According to ICA files, the twins are pampered socialites who get their kicks from treasure hunting. Commanding a band of trigger-happy mercenaries, Zoe and Sophia prowl the world in search for ancient relics. With little regard for local culture or even human life, they stop at nothing to claim their prize. Well, collateral damage they may be, but safe to say, they have it coming.
The Isle of Scale, headquarters of the Ark Society. Founded by Janus in 1991, the Ark Society is the world's most exclusive club. Its plutocratic members fear the downfall of civilization, and they are willing to pay huge sums to ensure their own survival. Once a year, they gather here to shop the latest survival products and to showcase new initiatives and breakthroughs.
Right. These gatherings are shrouded in mystery, so we have limited intel on what to expect on the other side of the walls. The Washington twins are hosting their first annual gathering as chairwomen of the Ark Society, and the Constant is known to attend every year. Beyond that, you're on your own. Good luck, gentlemen. I dare say you're going to need it.
One more, I see. Won't you join us, sir? I see someone's in a hurry to get it done. Well, you know what?
Is that that entitled little shithead thinks he's just going to inherit his way into a family empire without working a day in his life?
I can't let you pass, sir. Move along, please.
Oh, God. Honestly,
How much prep goes into these things, though? It might be a while longer.
Yeah, Zoe Washington certainly is.
what's with that weird bird effigy?
The annual Phoenix ceremony, symbolizing the collapse of civilization from which the Ark Society emerges unscathed.
Interesting. Zoe Washington is going to partake in a ceremony, symbolizing the downfall of civilization from which the Ark Society will emerge unscathed. Apparently, a giant phoenix-shaped effigy is set on fire, with Zoe inside it. Well, I suggest you locate this master of ceremonies who lights the Fire 47. If this doesn't sound like an accident waiting to happen, I don't know what does.
Rebirth. I get it.
What's new is that the master of ceremony will light the effigy on fire.
Same kind propels drinks, death traps, poisonous snakes. Seriously, what do you care? If some filthy rich broad nature to feel alive, I say let her. We pay for our silence, not our concern.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Okay, yes, hello.
part of my brain. Never go in the spot like this. Besides, I get chamber plates. Spectacle. But people hate it.
They won't hate it, Mr. Fenneker. It's just entertainment.
Entertainment? Lord, what have I done? Did I let her talk me into this?
Should I tell Miss Washington that you won't be going on stage? Everyone's waiting for you.
Go on, no, she frightens me. Just give me a moment to control my nerves.
All right. Fenneker. Radio.
Jeez. Calm down, calm down. I'll check it out.
Oh, thank you.
Ah, Jesus H. Christ. Hey, somebody want to help us out over here?
Yes, excellent. The crowd was starting to get restless. Fenneker, thank Christ. Ready when you are.
Where's this guy? Oh, must be the MOC.
A handsome pledge, and yet a drop in the ocean. Zoe Washington, the Ark Society recognizes you as our founder's rightful successor, our inspiration, our guiding light, the custodian of our future.
Excellent work, 47. Enjoy the spotlight.
Patrons of the Ark Society, you are part of a select, chosen few. Our founder, Janus, showed us how to survive. But survival is not enough. We must live and we must soar. The Ark Society must not only commit itself to survival, but to progress, be it our next home in the stars or the next step in human evolution. This is the eternal purpose of the elite. Not just to lead, but to lead from the front. When the time comes and all comes tumbling down, when mankind retreats once more into caves of superstition, we will keep the fire alight. We will be the torchbearers, the trailblazers and pioneers. Do not feel guilty for your privilege. Be proud. Be fearless. For the future is ours to shape.
Yeah, man, you're looking jacked. Evening.
Look at you, Fenneker. All dressed to kill. Now, let's do this thing. Light her up.
As the world burns, we rise from its ashes. Not just to survive, but to live.
One target down. Nice work, 47. Next up, Sophia Washington.
They say it belonged to Montezuma himself. It was lost for over 500 years, until Blake Nathaniel unsealed the Serpent's tomb. Extraordinary.
It's a flipping necklace. Anyway, the Washington twins found it first. Way I hear it, Sophia literally has the necklace in her hand when Nathaniel repels from the ceiling, triggers this ancient death trap, and, you know, murder and mayhem ensues.
But I thought those two were lovers.
Right. Hi there.
Currently way off, which explains the added security.
I don't follow.
So, according to its charter, the Ark Society collects priceless art and historical artifacts in case of a global disaster. And this year, world-famous treasure hunter Blake Nathaniel has donated an Aztec necklace called the Cloud Serpent to the Ark Society's growing collection. However, Blake fears that Sophia Washington, his former lover and rival, who has hunted the Cloud Serpent for years, will attempt to steal it for herself before it goes into storage. Could be just the bait we need.
Think about it. Why the need for an alarm system? We're all filthy rich. Except...
I see. Blake thinks Sophia might try to steal back the necklace before stealing the Ark of the Legacy. What are all these, huh?
I'll say.
Take care, sir.
You know I am. Just for a few minutes. I just want to be...
So sorry, Master. I cannot let you back here.
Oh, sorry, sir. This is staff only.
Alarm sensors. You'll need to disable the system to get at the necklace, 47.
Don't mind me, sir.
No, they've called a recess. Sophia Washington wants them to pass some kind of motion, but one of the council members is fighting her tooth and nail.
Huh. Wouldn't happen to be Jebediah Block, the coal baron, would it?
Yeah. How do you know?
Well, I happen to know he's on the...
So, Sophia Washington has called a council meeting between the original 5 members of the
Council is one of the original 5.
Good. The council has been observed by bodies sitting in trees. This boat can't possibly be binding the cannon. Of course not. We're in a secret society. It's not like we can take our disagreements to the court. But what? Why? Okay. Why not?
What was that? Someone should go. See. Now.
Got it. Something's playing tricks on me.
Push and it's
The council has been usurped by bodies sitting in
Jebediah block!
Dreamer. What's she up to this time?
You know that Kronstadt designer in charge of the brain program?
Sure. What did he do?
I don't know. But castles like this. I'm sure.
The council. You know what it's about?
Climate change. Sophia Washington is trying to...
Miss Washington, after due consideration, I have revised my position. I would like to support your motion.
Well, well, look at you, Block. Finding your good sense and manners. Come along, then. I'll call a vote at once.
Screw up the planet. Energy companies just follow the money
I
like
knew
everybody
you'd
else.
come around.
Obscuring
You're
the truth,
stubborn,
misleading
Block,
public
but you're not a schmuck.
Hello, sir.
You know I'm right. The analysts at my father's
hi.
think tank have been grinding the data for months, and they are rarely wrong. The Karuna Agreement, climate litigation. We estimate that fossil fuel companies like yours have a decade, at best, before you're all resigned to the junkyard of history. And what kind of secret society would we be if we didn't keep each other in power?
What indeed?
I knew we could talk sense. Just vote in favor of my motion, and I promise you, Block, you'll power the world for decades to come.
Yes,
Who
hello
cares
there.
how, as long as you're the one getting paid.
Ain't that the truth?
Friends and founders, the recess is over.
Please go
Let's
away.
return to the
I'm
council
hot
room
and you are
proceed
not.
with the vote.
See you then.
Well, you've certainly placed yourself at the crossroads of history. Nicely done, 47.
Let's reiterate. For decades, you, the titans of the energy industry, have conspired to obscure the truth about climate change through lobbying, misinformation, and propaganda. This strategy has been incredibly successful, but all good things must come to an end. It is time for you to adapt or die, ladies and gentlemen. This is why our analysts have devised a 10-year transition plan to keep you in power. Play this right, and you will not only thrive, but this time, you will be the good guys. In other words, you have nothing to lose. So, everyone in favor, say aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
Yea or nay, Block? Silence is consent.
Aye.
5 ayes. The vote is unanimous. The motion is passed. And now, I believe a toast is in order to the future. Signed, sealed, and delivered.
To the future.
The future.
The future.
Good to see you, sir.
Maybe we should move next year's gap. Top of Burj Khalifa or Shanghai.
Both targets down. Impressive work, 47. And now, confront the constant. Mr. Gray, what's your status?
I'm at the helicopter, but the place is crawling with security. 47, you better bring the Constant to one of the boats in the harbor where it's quiet. You can use the kill switch to coerce him.
Our parents were afraid of the missile. But
We both know that if it happens,
you know that Delgado had a really impressive collection of artwork. Maybe there was a sensitive code inside that hard shell. Something very valuable. It's lost.
That's him. The Constant. Providence's top controller. Everything depends on capturing him alive.
But honestly, I don't know what the
The
judge
Washingtons are dead. I have the kill switch.
What did you say?
Well, you can rest easy. I didn't bring it.
How could you know about that?
You will head towards the harbor. No sudden moves. No signs.
Blake
or
Nathaniel,
warnings.
famous adventurer
I
who
will
runs the
trigger
Ark
the
of
device
Legacy.
if I need
He's
to.
donating the
I know
Cloud
you.
server, one of the most famous
picture.
lost jewels
You
in
have
the
his
world,
eyes.
belonged to Montezuma.
Burnwood's assassin.
Move.
Sophia tore up half of the Amazon looking for that thing.
Isn't that just interesting?
Partners no more, I take it. I had a notion something didn't sit right with my mentor's betrayal. You murdered him, I take it, to get to me.
Not just that. He had it coming.
Interesting.
For over a month, I have some of the world's
Impression cured of such sentiment. The good doctor built his serum specifically to target the seats of your emotions. Has Miss Burnwood's sense of justice rubbed off on you? I wonder.
Just keep working.
For what it's worth, Janus always found Ortmeyer's project distasteful, not to mention inefficient.
I was
Alas,
before I married.
sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt.
Good. Friend. The board roll. Sir.
I take it this is not an ICA-sanctioned operation. What exactly does Miss Burnwood plan to achieve by targeting her clients? Violating her own code?
She's doing it for us.
Us? Oh, I see. The penny drops. I should have known. How does a man leave no trace? By not existing in the first place. Lucas Gray. Or was it Subject 6? He died when the Institute went up in flames, but no body was ever produced. And unlike you, his rage never faded. So, now you want the partners, the men behind the curtain who've caused you all this pain. Well, before you go knocking down a wall, you better make sure it's not load-bearing.
Enough talking. You'll do plenty of that later. We're here. Get on the boat.
Mr. Edwards. Still think this is maintenance?
Oh, Miss Burnwood, what have you done? Changing horses midstream? Truly unprofessional.
You know what we want.
Where is the carrot?
No carrot. You're useless to the partners. Compromised. Even if we let you live, you can never return. Why die protecting them?
When I can drag them down with me.
It's a bad hand, but it's all you've got.
Three families. That's all it took. The Ingrams, the Carlyles, the Stuyvesants. 3 dynasties secretly pooling their resources over generations, creating a singularity so dense that nothing escapes its gravity.
Never heard of them.
Well, they've heard of you. In fact, you just became the top of their agenda.
Go. We can't give them time to retaliate.
Don't take your eyes off him.
Be careful.
Well, here we are again. I must admit I am disappointed, Miss Burnwood. I had such big plans for you.
Save it. I know the truth now. You're outplayed. You have nothing left to bargain with.
You were so certain. So sure of the people closest to you. He never fails, does he? He never misses his mark. You found a window into his past. And yet, something else remains hidden. A simple truth you learned long ago.
Diana!
Coming!
No one, Miss Burnwood, is untouchable.